you couldn't make your way to New York this week. That makes me very sad, actually.
It's okay. You'll see me next week. You'll see me next week. No worries.
We've had a good track record, though, in the past few months. I feel like I've seen you a ton. This is great.
I love seeing you, your beautiful face. I'm so happy to do this with you. Like, I have the biggest smile on my face.
Stop! I want to squeeze you, but just I want to. I always like slap. Like, those who don't know, I always come up behind Jordan in unassuming times and just slap her on the butt. Like it's like our thing, and like I know she probably hates it. I do not care.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, it just be out of just random spurs of the moment.
Because I could let you know I'm coming, but that's not fun. That's not
You're right.
fun. I
You're
love
right.
doing that.
I'm gonna let you be. That's our thing.
That's our thing, and it's not gonna stop. And now we are bonded together through video and audio, and I love that for us. Fun fact: people don't know this. When we first met, Jordan was not having it. She just wasn't having it. Jordan, do you want to tell them how we met?
Okay, so obviously, we're at one of my competitions. I don't remember if it was like championships or if it was classics. It was one of the competitions, and I was just not having it because we always get asked the same questions over and over again. And I knew Ari was coming up, and I was just like, yes, like, what do you want? And she was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I just been getting asked the same questions over and over. I just wasn't having it. I just wanted to go home. I wanted to eat my food and go to bed. That's where my brain was at. But you know what? I still did a great interview for you.
You did.
My TikTok.
You did. Okay, so it wasn't. This is how I know Jordan does a lot of gymnastics. It was before trials, and it was like the year before trials. We actually had a long form day. So that's even worse for her, right? Like, it wasn't even like during a meet. It was like, we had a full, I want to say like 13-hour shoot. That's how I know you've repressed it.
Oh my gosh.
You repressed it.
Now
you repressed it. But the dialogue was exactly the same. You were like, I was like, what is wrong with her? Like, I don't even know her yet. And I said, Joe, like, what is the issue? You were like, I just don't want to answer the same questions. I said, I know that's right. I said, but look, we're both stuck here. So, how do we want to make the best of it? And she was like, just don't ask me things that people already asked me. I said, fine. We'll start with this TikTok to Shania Twain, and then we're going to get to going. And it was very cute. It was very cute.
I remember that, too, because that morning, my morning started off wrong. It did.
What happened?
Like, my hair wasn't cooperating. Like, that morning,
it was so cute.
now
it was like
I
cute,
know.
half up, half down.
I was cute. Like, I did have the half up, half down, but it was just not. It wasn't cooperating. It just wasn't. I just wasn't in cooperation mode.
I don't think anybody cares about, like, because first of all, Joe gonna step regardless, right? Okay, the face gonna be B, okay, body
Thank
T,
you.
just a whole aura on 100, and don't play with her. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. That was back when I had my dark hair, so I was like a baby. I looked 12, but it's fine. But also, we made it through. We talked about just you being a representative of just everything that all the little black girls wanted to be growing up, and I really value that about you. But I think we should get into more stories. Okay, let me see.
Oh Lord,
I'm thinking like what routine did I really know that you were literally all of them, and then people look at your floor, and I respect that about you. Okay. But there was this one time, it was NCAA's, I think it was 2 years ago, bars, your last bars routine, 2 years ago, NCAA, and you stuck that, and you just started crying, and it was just so. It was, I don't know, it gave me chills. I loved it, and it made great content.
Rewatch, and I'm happy you brought that up because I rewatched that video all the time.
Yeah.
Because at the time, obviously, NCAA, there was a lot of like simplistic things that were happening on bars. Like, I was really the only one. Like, I had the hardest bar routine that year, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm at NCAA's. This is the first time my head coach has, brought the team to NCAA's, her first year there, like, all these things. The moment I landed that dismount, I just was like, I did it. I either got an NCAA title, I don't know, because I had, like, so many 10s that year on bars.
Period.
It was just a lot, but I honestly, like, I'm happy you brought that up because you're not the only one. Like, it still gives me chills. Like, I'm like, wow, like, that was me. So incredible. I had so much fun, though. NCAA, although it's a bittersweet moment that I'm no longer a part of it, I had such an amazing 4 years. Like, it was great to be able to, just be me and have this opportunity to represent women in sports, and to have somebody like you, Ari, like, honestly, you don't understand what you do within your industry. Like, yes, you used to play basketball, you used to do all these things, and now you're elevating not just being a woman of color in the sports industry of platforms and entertainment, but like little girls look up to being like, wait, I want to be like Ari. I want to go to, you know, All-Star Weekend. I want to be able to, you know, broadcast every single sport that's around the world. Like, I wish I could be you. Like, I wish I could wake up and have another me so I can be what you're doing.
That's so don't make me cry. I'm literally a Pisces. I'm just a girl.
Oh, the Pisces.
I'm
literally
I'm just a girl. You're like the fire is here to drop all the way. No, that means a lot to me, Jordan, and I you could. That's the thing. It's like I've never seen somebody who has been able to attack every single facet. Like whatever you want to do, you do it. And I'm constantly impressed. And another thing, not to brag on you all the time. I can literally brag on you forever. But I don't know how you feel about this, but to see you grow as a dancer has really been cool to me because I have a dance background, a cheer and dance, but a dance background. And to see like just your technical ability over the years. Like you've always been bomb on floor, right? Like you always carried, like your energy's there. But to see you be able to come back to NCAAs and incorporate what you did on So You Think You Can Dance to your floor routine, it was like the artistry up a notch.
I mean, we're known as artistic gymnasts.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people take that for granted that we flip and we do all these cool things, but like being on a show like Dancing with the Stars, it was just like something I wanted to really embrace within my floor routine. Like you were saying, yeah, I dance. I love dancing. I love being an entertainer. If I could be Beyonce, I'd be Beyonce.
I think you are a little mini B. You are.
Just let me. Oh, stop it. Like, just let me be. So being able to see like how others saw the evolution of my dancing, that means everything because we are artistic gymnasts. We don't just wake up and be, you know, just one thing. We have the elegantness. We have the beauty. We have the passion. We're dedicated. So that show, I mean, Dancing with the Stars was just something that even elevated even more. My last routine for NCAAs, that's what solely it was based on. I had jive kicks. I had, you know, contemporary. I had other things in there that you typically don't see within the world of gymnastics. And now it's a core thing. I mean, every gymnast now that I've been watching, whether it was at the European Championships this week, whether it was at U.S. Championships, like everything now is solely artistic. And I love it because I'm like, man, I've been trying to show y'all this is what it's about. Like, come on. Like, we got to dance. We got to move. You got to be elegant because that's what we can be. We can be very strong, independent women, but we also can be very elegant and, you know, really to who we are as well. That self-expression is the biggest thing. So yeah, I really appreciate that. That was like the biggest thing I wanted to change within that gymnastics community is allowing more of us to really step outside of our comfort zone. We got too comfortable within gymnastics and now we're being uncomfortable, and that's something that is making people's eyes open wider, especially on social media. Twitter, ugh. You know, me and Twitter don't go together.
I don't go there.
Yes,
I'm a Threads girl.
We don't go together.
I fear I'm a Threads girl.
as many people that I've been seeing, you know, on Twitter. Recently, I had to take it off because I started going too deep into things. Yeah, I was like, but they're, you know, they're noticing. They're noticing every single little thing. Oh, like this is very artistic, or like, hey, like. And that's what's cool about it is now people are understanding that this isn't just gymnastics, it's called artistic gymnastics. So yes. I appreciate you saying that.
But speaking of world, you've been on a world tour to all these WNBA games, Jordan, and I've been seeing you sit courtside as you should.
Oh,
tell me about your world tour with the W.
Okay, so my world tour with the W started literally, I believe it started last year. Okay. I all of a sudden just had the spurts of like, obviously I watched the W prior to that. Because my mom is a huge sports fan. So anytime we walk in the house, there's some type of sport on the TV. But I decided last year, I was like, you know what? After 24, let's just go on a W tour.
Let's just go on the tour.
Let's just start. Let's just, you know, go to places. And what also made it even more cool was the fact that every hat, that's how it started. My best friend bedazzles hats. Ooh. And I was like, hey, can you bedazzle this Aces hat for me? And she was like, yeah, sure. And it was Asia's like exclusive Aces hat. I don't know where I even found it. And she bedazzled it. And so I sat courtside. I went to the game, and people were like, oh my gosh, where are these hats coming from? So then I had a thought in my head. I'm like, wait, every team that I go and watch, I should have a bedazzled hat.
That's fire, Joe.
So then it became like a process to where when I went to the Seattle Storm, there was people like the founders were like, oh my gosh, we would love to have these hats for like the players, like what'd you do? So it just became a thing. I enjoyed it. I tried going to every single game as best as possible. Obviously I was still an athlete myself, so it was pretty hard, but I enjoy it. I enjoy supporting women. I enjoy being able to now be called one of the faces of the WNBA as a supporter.
Period.
And I'm like, period. Like, I love that. Like, that's great. To even just going to All-Star Week for my very first time, and honestly, I had the best experience. Like,
Jordan, you did it right. She literally, y'all, really quick pause.
I was like, do you want to explain what I did?
She was hosting the orange carpet alongside me.
Sure
she hosted on behalf of a network. We love that. She was courtside. Her and Shelly were so cute. Oh my God, y'all ate that thing down. You were on panels that I couldn't make. I was so sad, but I couldn't make those.
It's okay. Next time. That's why there's next time.
Yeah, there's a next time, and we were outside.
Yes, we were outside.
We were outside. And we
were outside.
Shout out Stubbuds and all them. Anyways, but yeah.
And guess what?
What happened?
I never got on the stream.
Okay, we avoided the stream this year. Woo woo. I mean, this is your first year. Good luck avoiding it every other year. I was a victim of it last year, but this year I skated right by. Y'all not gonna catch me.
Every single time I saw, I went like this.
To be fair, everybody around you was like 6 feet tall. You could just kind of duck down a little bit. You're already down there, so just duck and slither. This weekend, though, I should have got my nails redone because it was a Hall of Fame, and everybody got honored. Like, if there was a women's sports Hall of Fame that you needed to be at, it was this weekend.
It was this one.
They honored Shamika Holdsclaw, Candace Parker, Elena Delle Donne, and the entire 1996 team. So let me just tell you, when I look at this 96 team, it really birthed what we know to be the WNBA. If they would have failed, I mean, this is massive pressure. If they would have failed, I would argue that the WNBA wouldn't be what it is. They were the case study to see if women's basketball could be marketable, if people around the world would care about women's basketball. So you know what they did in 95? Tara Vanderveer, who's also in the Naismith Hall of Fame and was present this past weekend, she had them training a year straight together, traveling the world, and really challenged them mentally and physically and making them cohesive. And they won gold, they went undefeated, and it brought, the buy-in to the league. And so we're coming up on 30 years of the WNBA, but that doesn't happen without this 96 team. Now,
100%.
There are different iterations of the W as we know it, but Shamika Holdsclaw held it down in college, went to the WNBA, showed us what highs and lows were mentally. You have Candace Parker, who was, growing up, that was like, I mean, we're not that different in age, not to age myself, not to age her. But I grew up loving her and just seeing the impact she has on the game. And then Elena Delle Donne, the most efficient player, 50, 40, 90. That's like you consistently just delivering 995s all the time. Just efficient, just such a contributor. So that was dope. We also have Diana Taurasi as one of the GOATs of the game, and arguably, she was voted amongst her WNBA peers a couple of years as the GOAT. She officially got her jersey in the Raptors at the X Factor. I'm going to do it this way because X Factor is very particular about their exes. And so just the Phoenix community got to celebrate DT, which we love. Diana Taurasi. First thoughts when you hear Diana Taurasi. What do you think about, Joe? Goat. Bucket. Menace.
Honestly, just dominate.
Yeah.
Excellence.
Come on.
Put the W in the W.
Okay. And she what is so unique about her, outside of her just being so winning and 6 Olympic golds, which is girl, how? How do you have that longevity? That's kind of crazy. But she stayed with Phoenix the entire tenure of her WNBA career. And that's through the ups and downs, because let's be very honest, her career was not without controversy. But what is unique about DT is she lives life and it stands in the fact that it hasn't always been a super clean image. Stands in the fact that, you know, there have been shortcomings, but she knows how to bounce back. I mean, there's such power in bounce back. And I don't think she's ever cared about the public image. She just cares about basketball. And when you just care about basketball, it shows. She like every single athlete that I talk to coming into the W, they have their welcome to the W moment. And 9 times out of 10, it's from DT. Okay? She's talking about signing the extension to Kelsey Plum, who just got to the Phoenix Mercury. And Kelsey has told me how Diana asked her about her family on the free throw line. And Plum was like, oh, my God, you care about my family. Then Diana, when the ball was back in play, punches her in the gut, steps on her foot, blows her a kiss, and knocks down a 3. And honestly, fair. We just need some type of, you know, vets to do that. Toughen them up a little bit.
I mean, every single time I see her just step onto the court, I'm just like, you know how to play the game the correct way. Yeah. It's not, oh, I'm just playing basketball. No, like, I'm playing because I love the sport. I'm playing because there's other people who typically may not have this opportunity, because not everybody can get into the W right away. Not everybody can, you know, have that opportunity to, you know, even shoot a ball in general. So it's like, being able to see somebody who understands her craft step onto a court, have those moments where it's like, oh yeah, so how's your family? But then it's like, I'm gonna, you know, play with you a little bit and like make you feel some type of way. But that's what it is. It's all about the humor. And every single time, I think my favorite video that pops up every single time is when she kisses
Simone Augustus on the cheek.
Yeah. And I'm just like, okay, like, period. Like, that's, I guess that's, you know, that's your love language within your sport. Like, that's just how you rock. That's your I got you moment. And so it's just cool to know that she has that humor, but also she, you know, is the GOAT. She has done so many things, not within just college, but also within the W. So to have her now have, especially with the Phoenix, like, it is hard. It is hard to stay with a team. It is hard to, you know, allow yourself to go through those ups and downs, and allow yourself to, you know, ride with somebody that may have not been good in the beginning, but now look at, you know, you're having all these rookies really show out and show up. But now those rookies get to look up in the rafters and be like, wow, like, she inspired me, and I get to see her jersey every single day. So that's an icon right there.
It's an icon.
With a big I.
With a big capital
with
I.
A big I. Ghost. We love you. Congratulations.
Congrats,
forever,
DT.
Forever will be in everybody's hearts, eyes, memories,
ears,
follicles.
We've talked a lot about W, but let's get back to gymnastics. A lot has been happening in gymnastics, Joe.
Oh, yes. A lot has been happening. I mean, honestly, we had 2 comebacks from the Golden Girls team. Okay. We had, you know, Suni had a comeback. She's coming back. We can't wait to see her on the competition floor. We had Jade, who recently just competed, which I'm so proud of them. Honestly, they definitely have, you know, our sport isn't like basketball. Yeah. Our sport is very, very hard on us. And so it's like, okay, are we going to wake up and feel amazing, or are we going to wake up and feel like, man, I do feel like I'm 25, 26 years old and I can't move? Like, though, that's why I think, you know, the way that we curate our, you know, new movement of having older gymnasts and that we can come back, I think that's just a huge accomplishment. I mean, you never, like, originally 16 through 18 was the end gap. Like, you couldn't do anything after that. It was like I could barely make it to college. So to know that now it's like a rejuvenation of what gymnastics can look like, it's pretty cool. And to have the opportunities like, you know, Jade coming in, getting 5th all around. I mean, she got with her vault score winning with a 28.5 from both days. Like, that's crazy. Like, girl didn't do gymnastics for a whole almost 2 years, and then was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna go dominate. And now look at me. Like,
it's crazy.
Like, look, I'm here. But then, like, we have that next generation, like Hesley, correct? Like, Hesley was a part of the Golden Girls, and she, you know, obviously was the youngest on that Olympic team, but knowing that she came in, is now a part of a long list of athletes with back-to-back championships. Like, for you to be above Simone Biles after the 7 million championships she won back-to-back, like, that's crazy. You get to be a part of that list, and you get to be a part of something just so astonishing. Like it's cool to see that. And I give all credit to her. She's proud of her.
Yeah.
I mean, girl, you are an Olympian and now you're a back-to-back U.S. champion. Yep. Like, what more is she gonna do? Like, I can't wait to see her. You know, hoping she makes world team. Mm-hmm. All those things. But let's take it out of the U.S.
Okay.
I mean, we're now in Euros, yep. right? Yep. Euro Championships. I watched Euro Championships and I was like, okay, who is competing, right? Mm-hmm. We have all these amazing athletes. Melnikova, she was able to come back and compete. Swept. Took all around. Did all those things. Russia took, the team. We have all these amazing athletes just coming out and just doing what they love. Mm-hmm. And I think that's just so cool to watch. I mean, it is bittersweet that I'm watching it and not competing. But
she's gonna wake up tomorrow, guys. She's gonna come back. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
this is how like stories get told. It's fine.
You're funny. You're hilarious.
A girl can help. Okay.
I'm gonna let you wish. I'm gonna let everybody wish.
You
guys are all
you
gonna
to
be
break
wishing.
my dreams and things? Who are you to do that?
You guys are gonna be wishing for a very, 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 very
hilarious.
long time. Mm-hmm. But no, just to see like now that the artistic side of everything, it's like I was saying earlier, like now everything is very artistical and just being able to, allow these athletes to do what they love.
Yeah.
Gymnastics will forever be gymnastics, and just to see that now the U.S. it's like they're recreating, right? They're recreating these athletes. We have so many young athletes who are just dominating in what they are so happy to be a part of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Charlie, that girl is just over there living her best life. We have Sky.
I'm so glad she's having her come back. That was the most hard. Like y'all, if y'all went at
back, guys.
Literally not to like put salt on this great conversation, but just to see what happened at trials going into the last Olympics and to have the mental fortitude to come back the way she has. I don't know if I would. And that's what separates great athletes from elite athletes, all of you all.
Yeah.
The power of the bounce back, like the boomerang of it all. Sky could have stopped her career after that injury, and I don't wish that on anyone. But just seeing how she's been able to come back, and I know that it wasn't necessarily the result she wanted for U.S. championships, but I think that that's a great indicator of like you're on your way back. You're right there where you need to be.
And I think that's what makes athletes so great. Yeah. Right? There is a difference when it does come to an athlete who just loves their sport and an athlete who dominates in their sport. And seeing Sky just go in and be like, you know what? This is for me. This is how I want to create my story. Like, it's going to be a really cool, unique story when she comes out of everything and does everything that she loves. I asked her after the meet, and I was like, so like how do you feel? What's going on? She's like, I'm just happy I'm out here. I'm like, are you loving it? Are you having fun? And she was like, yes, I'm having a lot of fun. And I was like, that's all that matters, right? You want to make sure you're having fun. So it's cool to see her back on the floor. It's cool to see her not just, I mean, she at Florida was just doing, I was like in my own meets, like, I want to watch. Yeah. But I couldn't, obviously I had to compete and do my own thing. But it's just cool to know that gymnastics is more of an outer sport now and not so inner, like, we're down, we're feeling so strict. Like, no, we're gonna express, we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna do all these things.
I love that. Last words for the gymnastics of it all, Jo?
Well, last words, gymnastics, have fun.
Have fun.
I'll see that. Have fun. Just have fun.
Fun.
That's all I can say about gymnastics.
You know who I was been having a lot of fun this past week, I'm sure, is Claressa Shields, our friend of the show.
Oh my gosh, that fight went crazy.
Was it a sixth round knockout? It
was her last left uppercut.
So many towels were thrown in, and we knew, like, she told us there was no way she was gonna lose. That wasn't even like a thing in her head, like win or lose. It was like how am I gonna approach this headlining State Farm in Atlanta and pulling up with all my people. You saw Lotto. They all look great.
Amazing.
Great.
Lotto, for having a kid and popping out like that.
Period.
Girly pop, let me get your routine, please.
Okay. I mean, I never seen Lotto like not on point. Like,
no, she's always T. Perfection.
You know what was perfection? Did they call it capes in boxing? But the red cape that Claressa wore, and it just was like draped in all the wokeness that she is. And I was like,
yes,
my God, you look like money. And she just keeps making money.
Their walkouts, every single time I see a walkout, I'm just like, you're about to just slay.
It is.
Like, you're about to go into that rink and just be like, I'm going to jab you here, tussle with you here. But then by that one last jab or uppercut or even punch, you're done for. That's what she gave. From the very moment she stepped into that ring.
From the beginning. There's got to be some type of, like, just overt confidence that you have that you know that you're not going to lose. Like, you can go in any way class.
I swear it was like the way her eyes were watching every single jab that other girl was doing. It was like she was snaking. You know when cobras, they just be like rattlesnakes. They just, that it was crazy. I was like, okay, she got it. She got it in the books. She's winning it. I don't care what people are saying. That's all hers.
I mean, boxing is a different kind of sport. Not to tell my business too much, but y'all know how much energy fighting takes. just in general. Jesus Christ.
Ari, you told your business without telling it.
But you know how, like, after 45 seconds, you're like, okay, I'm done. You got it. That's why you punch, the gut and the head. Anyway, but the point is not to promote violence. The point is boxing. The point is boxing. And for her to be in that much, not so much, for her to be in that much physical shape is crazy. And to know that she can carry it, like, no matter what. Like, I know, like, both of our sports really required us to maintain a certain physique, certain weight, but she's been able to travel to different weight classes and be just as dominant. I don't know how I would maintain body control at such starkly different weigh-ins. Do you know what I mean?
That part gets me because I've seen some videos where it's like they'll take like really they'll go from hot cold to cold to eating 800 different things to not eating, and I'm just like, I don't think I could do it.
It's crazy.
I'm just let y'all in boxing. Y'all have fun with that. I used to tussle and fight with my siblings when I was younger, but I couldn't do it in real life. Like, I couldn't.
In another world, but it would be so cute to see you walk out in like your little two-piece set. Like, just imagine, Jordan. Wait. What would you walk out to? I can just imagine you doing this though, like. In another life, if you in another life, because we don't play about this face. We gotta
my face is too on point. We can't.
Okay. Can't. Gotta preserve it. And unless
what would my walkout song would be? Probably "Her" by Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, period.
Yeah, I would really pop out. Or speaking of Megan, that Act 3 on the way, yo. Y'all better watch out. that Act 3. She not playing.
She not playing with the girls. But this marks Claressa's 20th and 21st world title. She's crazy. She's literally nuts.
I need to meet her one day.
You should. I
need to shake hands.
Yeah, just make sure she's shaking the hand and not throwing the hands.
Yeah, you're right.
Just make sure she know what to do.
I might be too short though, because she might not be able to.
Well, if you can deal with basketball, you can definitely deal with Claressa. So
yeah.
It won't be eye to eye, Jordan. I don't want to give you those expectations, but you will be able to hold your own. Maybe get a nice little heel. But another friend or two friends of the show came on last week from the WLL, and it is finalized because their championship has happened. The Maryland Charm beat the California Palm, so Pamela didn't really hold it down with the luck for California, but we are just impressed with the fact that lacrosse has been on the forefront of visibility. Love what the WLL, together has a collaboration with them. Everyone watches women's lacrosse, and we do. And we saw Sydney Black's ankle breaker during the weekend, which was kind of nuts. I mean, they hooping for real. They hooping. They hooping. Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? We don't have ankle breakers.
Because y'all don't go head to head in that way.
No.
We
do break our ankles.
That you do break an ankle. I mean, physics alone breaks you. It's like, what happened? What is the science behind it? Like 3 tons of impact?
I don't even know.
And then over by your parts, Joe, we have Angel City with their superstars back. And Sydney Leroux is one of them. She's back after nearly 2 years out, and she came as Maleficent. So, shout out to Leroux.
that's a statement itself.
Yep.
You coming as Maleficent, then you must be really putting something out on that soccer field.
I mean, granted, it was a theme night, but she was like really committed to the bit. Okay, committed to the bit.
I mean, her daughter was, she was Aurora. She got to play her part very well.
And she did. And she had announced ahead of the 2025 season that she was stepping away from the game to focus on her mental health. And so I'm really happy she's back. People don't understand how much mental health you really have to nurture. It's just as important as physical health.
Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
That's
a whole nother.
You can start
a whole nother take. Might be another 2 hours on that.
And we could talk. So just know that we're happy that the girlies are taking care of their mental health. I'm proud 100%. Of athletes like Sydney, who's able to be like, I'm not okay. Because just imagine having such a superstar mentality and things not going super well. That can put your life at risk.
No, 100%. I mean, I think, that it's funny that you said, tapping in and how do you navigate it. I actually have my own athlete collective. It's called Shiro Athlete Collective. And I actually mentor athletes, younger athletes, to understand that it is okay to take time. Your mental health is okay, something you can take care of. But I think it's cool to really reevaluate your mental health because not everything is going to work for you. You can try things and you can try to think that, if this person did it, then maybe it'll work for me. Everything that people do is not always going to work for you. You're going to have to really navigate it. So to really tap into who you are is always the biggest thing. I wake up every morning and I'm like, ugh, it's one of those days, right? And I'm going to tell myself, give myself an affirmation and be like, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go get my matcha, be a valley girl for a day, and just, live my life, right? I think that's the biggest thing with any situation that you're going through. But yeah, I think it's really cool that now we have people who can speak about it. Obviously, when I first started gymnastics, it wasn't something that was very spoken. It was always about, we just know you're going through a state of mind. You're fine. No,
we had to suck it up. We had to suck it up and just keep going.
Bring that tear back up in your eye. You're fine. No. But now we have people who can actually talk and, actually allow the world to understand that mental health is a very huge topic and that we should continue to speak on it, continue to support the same way we do with women in sports. And hopefully it will kind of gradually come together and people not separate the sport and the human. It's really all one thing.
We want the ultimate success is to play with joy. And I think that there is great juxtaposition in winning in joy. If you're winning without joy, we're going to talk about the documentary later, but I watched this UConn, the Dynasty documentary, and Breanna Stewart was saying how they would function as robots. Mind you, she won 4 national championships, back to back to back to back. And she said, in retrospect, I was playing like a robot. And so when you lose that joy within it, if you don't have the right support system around you, it could lead to scary things. Yeah.
And even I was told, to kind of go off of what Breanna Stewart was saying, I was always told that you work like a video game. What does that mean? You're playing X, Y, A, B, home, what? That makes no sense. So you're basically telling me that I'm so programmed to one thing that you know what button to push next. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's something that shouldn't be even allowed because you can't control what I'm doing. That doesn't make sense. But at a young age, or even kind of what Breanna was saying, is we didn't know anything better.
At all.
All we knew was to wake up, you're going to go play basketball or do gymnastics or whatever it is, and then you're going to go home, you might do school. As a college athlete, that's even harder.
Yeah.
As a college athlete, you're going into a world where you really don't know, especially a freshman. Oh, yeah, I'm here thinking I'm about to go party and do, no. You're here, you're going to win a national championship, and then you can go party. That is that programming. But I think going back to, the joy part of it, there should be joy. Yep. There should be joy in everything that you do because we don't live in a world that's a utopia. And I say this in everything. I use a lot of metaphors because I feel like some people can understand it a little more.
Yeah.
But we don't get to wake up, drink the same coffee, drive the same car, look the same, have the same hair. That's not fun. That is a programming system. That is something that we don't want to live in. So to know that that's how athletes were kind of developed back then, and being able to now kind of curate it to where it's not, and you get to press your X, your Y, you know, you move your joystick how you want it, that just means that people are able to understand, okay, this is the direction we're going to go. I'm going to go to that next play if I want to. I want to go to, you know, and kind of curate your own video game. So it's crazy to know. It is crazy to know that that's how it was back in the day, but now to see that the evolution of what we're doing now is only making it better.
Here's to moving the joystick how you want and programming yourself how you want. Shout out to Sydney Leroux. Where there is superstars, there are other superstars that keep them company. And so somebody that I really want to hear from is Chelsea Gray, who's been able to be battle-tested, prove her longevity in this league, and stay being a point guard. So Chelsea, what's up, boo?
We got greatness on the pod, Joe. Look at her go. Look at her go.
She, honestly, wait, I got to start this off the proper way.
Okay.
We have to start it off. We got the Point Gawd.
Point Gawd.
Who literally, I have a question for you. This is like my childhood, like, inner thoughts. These no-look passes, like, what really? Because half the time, I swear there's nobody there, and you just be passing it. And I just want to know, like, truly, like, what be going through your mind in that moment? Because if I was, I don't know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Man, honestly, it's like, it's so second nature now. Like, it's just been, like, a part of how I play, for real. I can't just pass it to anyone. It has to be people that's, like, kind of used to it and that knows it. Because every now and then somebody will miss it, or like it'll maybe hit their head or like hit the hands. They're like, oh, my bad. I'm just like, I might give you a second and third chance, but after that it might be over with. But it's a natural part of my game, honestly, and I've been this way for a long time. I'm just now like starting to do it in like a different way and a little like more congestion, and so it's a little bit more crazy, I would say.
At what point in your career did you say, oh, I don't need eyes for this? I could just like have complete accuracy. Like, at what point did that become an actual part of your game?
I don't know, man. The better the target, the crazier that the pass gets. I've always done like no looks, even since like high school. I do the normal, like I see the pass, I look at the person, look away, and then go, like just the dramatic fashion of it all. But it's always been a part of like how I do it. It's just a little bit crazier now, and I take a little bit more risks.
Joe, I'm gonna start like virtue signaling things to you, Joe, and just start throwing things your way and see if we can get like a Chelsea connection to Asia. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for us.
I'm gonna be on the other side of the court. Be like, okay, is it gonna happen now? Are we gonna? Is it?
Neither one of us need to be on a court, though.
There's like this look that I give people, and they know, like, I don't know, they know it's coming. Especially like Asia and Jackie, because I've been playing with them for so long. But it used to happen with Candace, used to happen with NECA. Like, it used to happen all the time with people that I would like consistently would play with, and you get a cadence about it.
And you the MVP for real over there.
It's funny because with Team USA in particular, I was on a call with Kara Lawson, and she was saying how that chemistry, like you mentioned, being able to do with Asia and being able to do with Jack and like just the rest of your teammates, you all bring this like three-headed monster to Team USA this year, or USA basketball rather, this year. And so can you speak to the significance of bringing not only the tenure, but the synergy that y'all already have into this new team?
Yeah, it's nice to have like familiar faces, right? When you're getting with the group that hasn't played together at all. Like this group is totally new. Obviously, some people have played before in other World Cups or Olympics, and then you have new people here that maybe have played together in Puerto Rico in the qualifying tournament. So the chemistry kind of organically happens with the rest, but it's nice, like if we're all three out there on the court at the same time, that we know things are coming, and maybe we can like take advantage of that offensively and defensively. So it's nice to have some like familiarity. That's like, okay, maybe they can talk to their position, like this is what I see when they're with them, or this is what I see when I'm with them, and vice versa.
Being a part of Team USA, when I be seeing y'all on the court, I'm like, Maybe I should switch my sport. Y'all should come to Gymnastics.
You got it. You got it. I'll be trying your stuff sometimes. I'll be like, not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. I'll be trying.
Chelsea said,
Yeah.
"I be trying your stuff." If you don't not, like, if I see Chelsea upside down, Jordan, this is your fault. This is your fault.
No,
Don't
it's
I'm
not.
telling you, you gotta
Because
ask my
she don't
trainers.
do
Like
it.
in treatment, I be flipping, I be trying to do it, and then it's really the pose afterwards that I'm struggling with. I think that's the thing at the end. Yeah, I gotta have the straight arms. Like it's all gotta be in like order.
Your next celly, you gotta do a flip. Your next celly is for me. You gotta
See, you
try
trying to get me in trouble?
Becky gonna be like, "What?" But you said you did
Yeah,
it. You set yourself up for this,
like
Chelsea. You said
timeout.
this
It's
to be
gonna
a
be a
burden.
timeout, 100%.
Obviously, as being one of 4W, like one of like the select few players with 4 WNBA championships. I mean, there's another player that is obviously that has 5. Like, what are the chances for your ability to make it that 5th championship? Like, what's your mindset on that?
Hi.
Yeah, they're up there. I still got years left, man. I got lots of years left. Yeah, I'm in it for the like legacy building, record books. Like I knew like getting 4. I tied a lot of people, a lot of grades with Lindsay Whalen and Sue and that dynasty that happened in Minnesota and all the players that's been able to get 4, and there's only one left. There's only one more left, and so that's definitely a goal in mind. It doesn't come across like my mind all the time because I'm just like focused on this game, and then like later on that'll happen. But after I won the 4th, next thing I said was like, who got 5? Like I wanted to know like who's the next
Just one
one, and
other.
so just one other. So that's definitely a goal for sure.
As you look toward Rebecca Brunson, like, I got you. I'm on your heels. But
I know.
but Chelsea, people don't realize like your journey hasn't been linear. I remember you coming into the league, and it wasn't the smoothest transition. We
At
had a
all.
couple injuries. Do you want to tell us about the transition from college to the league and how you were able to find your fit?
Yeah, so I got drafted and I wasn't able to compete that year because I was coming back from injury, and I had surgery, so I had to sit out that year. Didn't know like what it was gonna look like the following year, but Connecticut still took a chance on me. In my rookie year, it was up and down. Like I started off the year playing, and then I didn't play, and then I played a little bit, and it was like rocky. At like some games I'll get in for 5 minutes, some games I'll get in for 20 minutes. And then I didn't know what to do with all my free time. Like I didn't really learn.
You were in Connecticut, to be fair.
Yeah, I didn't. That's true. I didn't really learn how to be a pro until my second year in the league when I got traded to LA, and that's where it kind of clicked for me. Like being around Candace and Elena Beard and just following them around. Honestly, like what it means. Like nobody understands more than me what it means to have like a great vet or like somebody you can like be around that kind of shows you the ropes, that like you just listen to their conversation. Like there's so many times I was a fly on the wall, and now like later on I can engage in those conversations as I started growing. But no, I had a DMP. Like I didn't play that year. Like it hasn't been like, oh, give her the keys to an organization or give her this, or like this is the kind of path that you're set on. I kind of had to like excuse me, get out of the way. Like I'm here. Like like I created my own path, which I'm really really proud of. And now, like the work shows for itself and how I got here to this point.
Man, oh man, if I could only be like Chelsea Gray when I grow up.
You got a lot of accomplishments over there. Come on now.
I mean, both of y'all looking at me from a trophy room that y'all got all these. I know that like there are Olympic medals somewhere around there. I know there are.
It's locked
Look
up.
at
There's
this.
a couple trophies, there's a couple things around here for sure.
A couple rings, a couple things. I don't know.
Couple things.
But as you talk about just veteran leadership, I know that especially in the guard spot for USA basketball, it's really competitive. You know that the next gen is coming for you, but you've been able to like hold steadfast and being on USA basketball, representing the red, white, and blue really well, Chelsea. So I guess what are you telling the next gen, and how do you balance being guidance for them and having healthy competition to make the roster?
what is for you is for you. And I think one of the best things people have said is you want to leave the game better than you found it. And that goes to having these conversations with younger players. There's always going to be a new wave, right? I've been consistent for years, and I know that USA basketball values that. I show up, I do my job, I compete, I'm knowledgeable. It's not just about the points on the board, it's about the IQ, it's about the leadership, it's about that there's somebody at the start of that understands what it means to put on that uniform. You don't take that lightly. It's not another game, honestly. And so understanding that's the mentality, like that's gonna get me there. That's gonna get me on the roster alone. Like my mentality is always been that. But also like no, I want people to come along with me, man. I love like being around like younger players and helping them any way I can. Just like there's times where me and Paige are talking all the time, or like we're doing the same move and we'll hit each other like, yeah, the fade, the midi, like little, like I love that. And that's all a part of the competition and getting better and growing the game. I never want to shy away from bringing somebody else along, or just because, I don't know, maybe they come in and they're the next part and then the next wave. Like that's what the game is supposed to do. It's supposed to be an evolution, and it's constantly spinning. That's how the game gets better. And so people open doors for me, and I hope I open doors for others. And so I'm excited for like to kind of bridge that gap and be part of that and be a resource as well.
Opening doors is a big thing. Obviously, as a 25-year-old, sorry to put that out there to you guys over there. But I know, Chelsea, you have a kid of your own, and obviously he's seen you on the court as mommy, as somebody who has had ups and downs. What's like one thing that you hope that when he's older he can take away from you, and that you can allow him to really be like, what, like my mom was dope, but like, do y'all know her in this way?
I think there's like twofold to that, like experiences. Like I want him to experience everything while I'm still playing. Like experience everything, go on trips. Like one of his favorite things is just simple. It's going on our team bus. Like he loves just like going on the bus with the basketball team. Like that's his thing. Or going on the airplane with the basketball team. So those are memories. Like I'm gonna remember it forever. Like there might be little moments and spots that he's gonna remember it, but he loves the traveling. Like he loves to go in he wants to go in a hotel. Like he's a part of that. And so I think experiences is definitely one. So he's growing up with it. So like it's part of like who he is, and he travels, and I think travel is a big thing and helps people's personalities and expand your mind and different, and you meet so many different people that way, and sports has allowed me to do that. Another thing is like just try it. You can do anything. Like, just try it. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you like. And so that goes with, like, you don't know if you like a certain food. You don't know if you like a certain sport or activity. Just go and try it, and it's okay to fail. I want him to just try whatever he wants, whatever he puts. I definitely put a basketball in his hands. I'm not going to say that I didn't. He does do some flips, though. He does do some flips. He doesn't have the pose just like me. He has some flips. But I want him to just try so many things, and so he can figure out what he likes. Like he loves music, he loves to dance, like he loves to play. Like I just want him to be a kid and just enjoy these experiences.
Oh, I was going to ask you about the balancing act of motherhood, which I still will, but me and Joe have talked about just keeping joy close. How do you keep joy within your life as it checks off successes and as you have these highs and lows?
It takes time to not to like get away from it. It's like when you go back to it, you appreciate it so much more. I talk about like when you're a kid and you're in school and you do a math problem, whatever, and you can't figure it out, and you go away from it and you come right back and just like, oh, here's the answer. It just like it makes it a little bit like lighter. And so I think that's what like time away and being with my family and being with him He don't care if you won by 20, up by 1 by 20, down by 20. Like he just want to play with his trucks, and so it's just like like you get time away from it, and it makes it so much fresher. And I think that's something that I've learned to appreciate is getting some time away from basketball with my wife to go do this, or with my family to just hang out and play games. Like that has nothing to do with basketball. And that's how I keep the joy in it, man. And just, and it's also joyous of like breaking records, like being like legacy building. It's all about that. And so right now that's been my mindset.
Speaking of legacy, I mean, you had your former magnificent teammate of yours, Candace Parker, entered, the Hall of Fame over the weekend. So knowing that you had, a moment with her in 2016, like, what does that make you feel like as being still in the league, but then also seeing a former teammate get inducted?
Makes me feel a little bit seasoned, actually. Not quite old, but it makes me feel a little seasoned.
Like, what is time?
Yeah, right. It's awesome. Things happen for a reason. I believe that. I think I was destined to be in LA. They passed on me on the draft, and then a year later, look, I'm in LA. Like I was destined to be in LA, and we won our first championship together, which was really cool. And then her last championship before she retired, we won together. So it was kind of like this storybook ending of like teammates that became friends, that became family. But more importantly, like her mind and the way she moves through the game. And she's opened so many doors, and doors she's opened that we don't even know that there's like a room for until people start to walk through it and walk in it. And what she's been able to do in that regard is really cool. What she's been able to do on the court, like people thought it was unheard of. There was a 6'5" player didn't just want to be back to the basket, wanted to bring up the ball, want to do point guard skills. And so she's expanded the game in her own way, and now she's talking about it, bringing other people along. And then obviously she's a great mother, and so I lean on her with how to be able to have that balance, being a great mother, being super present, but also going and working and being so locked into your job to want to be great. And so there's so many things that I was able to learn from her throughout her career and even now. It's super dope at the Hall of Fame. Like the orange jacket is so dope. Like it's so dope. Like you gotta get an orange jacket. Like that's the best piece of clothing you could put in that closet, man.
And Jordan, when they open up that jacket and it's completely custom to them, I said, oh, y'all are different. They got all the memories.
We don't even get, we get for our Hall of Fame, we get a plaque.
Well, you know what? I'll make you a jacket, Joe. I'll make you a jacket.
Y'all hear that? Anybody, any jacket brands y'all hear like they need? Go ahead and partner with them for their Hall of Fame ceremony. Yeah, get a little jacket. You got what color would you choose? Would you want to do orange still, or are you doing a different color? What's up?
No, I think our jacket's got to be like white. That's what gives like that to me gives very like, because gymnastics is very elegant. Like orange, you can tell that it's giving a basketball. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I'm not trying to put it, but that's
so Jordan wants to give the girls chalk.
Okay.
That's a bar.
You know what?
Give the girls chalk realness.
Anyways, I just feel like if we had white, it's elegant like a swan, okay? We're artistic gymnasts. It was just giving what it needs to give.
We will get you a white jacket, Joe, because your contributions are that. You better be our beautiful swan, mama. So you better be our beautiful swan.
Thanks.
But when I look at the Hall of Fame with Candace, and I look at everything that you've accomplished, I'm wondering what we don't know about the Aces, what we don't know about Chelsea, what we don't know about the excellence that is your life in general.
Man, I'm a super music person. If I wasn't doing basketball, I would hope to be like a music producer or something like that. No, not really rap. Like I do freestyle like when I want, like by myself maybe, but I would love to do like music producing. Like I love beats. I love like the art of it. I love cooking. I hang out with my family. I'm chill. I love like old school cars. Like I'm a car person. Like if I can have like my house and then like a full garage of like different types of cars, I definitely would. Um, what else? I'm goofy. I'm funny. Like it takes you. It takes me a minute to get like warm and like used to you or stuff, but once you do, like I think I'm hilarious, you know? Like when you're near my circle, like I make people laugh all the time. And so so that's one thing. But no, I'm really chill. Like that's me to a T. I think it's the way I grew up in the Bay Area. Like we're all super chill. Some people would say like nonchalant sometimes, even though I yell like in basketball, but like that's not me in real life.
Just
I
now, I don't
feel
know about
like
you, but I'm a comedian. I know that's right. Anyway, sorry.
You know
Go
what I'm
ahead.
saying?
Ari, you know what?
What I do? What I do?
Ari's actually not that funny. I don't know why she thinks she's a comedian. I don't
Oh,
understand.
Don't make me
But
pull
you
up on
know
you, Joe.
what?
that's messed up.
Isn't it the
Nah,
old
nah, nah,
people?
nah. Okay, okay, okay. I actually, I want to play this game because I feel
Okay.
like this game, is gonna be fun. I want to know who you're going to pick because I have in my brain, obviously, you know. So this is in the spirit of representing America in the FIBA World Cup and getting to know the team a bit better. We're going to name some traits of popular superheroes, and you can let us know, everybody know who's listening, who on the team fits the description the most. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So,
How many Shiros we got?
7.
7.
Okay.
There's 7.
Okay.
Okay? So, first Shiro, we have Storm. Storm is the type of person who controls the entire vibe of the locker room. The music, the way we get ready.
The music, I definitely. Dang, I don't want to use it so early because I don't know what the rest of them. But I usually do the Ox in USA basketball, but I have passed it over to Paige Beckers.
This one's gonna get you then. The Wasp, who is the tiny, quick, annoying in the best way possible.
Tiny. They got to be tiny or smaller. Yeah, it's got to
You
be
could say
KP,
anything.
no? It's got
I
to be
can see that. I
KP.
can see that.
It's got to be KP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Scarlet Witch, who can completely flip the energy of a game.
Let's go with completely flip the energy. Let's go with Angel Reese.
Okay. Next is She-Hulk, the strong, physical, and someone you wouldn't want to get in an argument with.
I feel like I mean, strong is Jackie Young for sure.
We see the arms every day.
Literally, every
We
day.
literally see the arms.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jack on a strong one. On a strong one. But I feel like she's gonna be another one
Okay.
too. Dang. Okay, go ahead.
Then you got Miss Marvel, young, energetic, enthusiastic, strong, happy to be here energy.
The young buck will be Ryan for sure. She's always has good energy. She's chill. Yeah, but she could hoop though, you know. So I'm excited to play with
Okay.
her for real.
Energetic and enthusiastic is sending me with that description. Okay, anyway, Gamora from
Yeah, she's not really enthusiastic. You right.
You like it, I love it.
No. Ryan, like she's more chill. She's super chill. I mean, Fee is energetic for sure. Like she has an energy. She got a kid. She always got to be energetic for real.
She is
Okay.
low-key one of the funniest people ever, and it just be
Yeah.
so low-key. Okay, Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, who's super locked in at all times, a little intimidating, and plays no game.
I'm in between Stewie or Ka.
Giving both,
Plays it.
but definitely Ka.
Yeah, Ka.
Like Ka is definitely Ka.
It might be Ka. It might be Ka. How many I got left?
One more. The
Oh, I
last
didn't pick
one.
A for nothing. It gonna be Asia. What is it?
A could be Captain America, and we can throw her away,
Asia,
and she can
yeah,
be Captain
Asia.
America.
Yeah, she Captain America. Come on now, give my girl something.
Okay, last one we got Black Widow, who is quietly plotting while everyone is talking.
Ryan, what?
That's definitely right. That's definitely right. That's what like you need
Yeah.
to take that right thing back. Okay.
Yeah.
Chelsea, this show is called Everyone Watches Women's Sports. So what's something in women's sports that you've been watching, or who's a women's sports figure that you love to watch?
Been watching Coco Golf play. Man, she's so dope. Like I wish, like I be watching tennis. Like she be running a little spin that she be doing on there. Like I be like, whoo, like full speed, like gone. like full speed, and like I love like when she goes full speed towards the net and her shoe like slides and glides and shit. I'm like, how does that even happen? But yeah, I'm gonna go with Coco.
Between the salute and the swing, this episode, Chelsea has turned into a gymnast and a tennis player.
No, I got that. I'm gonna hit it.
One more.
Literally, yes. No, don't break your wrist so much.
Oh, too much.
No,
that is crazy.
There you go. It's a little. Put your middle finger down. Put your middle finger down.
Little crowd.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about this because I feel like I'm gonna bring a different style to it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The broken wrist. I know that.
I bring my own swag.
Yeah, everybody do get their own swag when they do come to they salute. So I'm gonna see yours, and you gonna do it. That's your celly. You don't gotta flip. You just have to salute.
I want to see her tumble. I want to see her tumbling Chelsea Gray.
Not happening. Lennox got y'all.
Period. Thank you so much for coming through, Chelsea. It's been great.
Thank you.
Wow, Ari, our guest, so great. So thank you so much, Chelsea Gray. Woo!
All right, we have to let y'all know what to watch next. And honestly, it's us, okay? U.S. Open is happening, and we're coming to you live from the Open next week. Be on the lookout for that. Joe, we about to carry an audience in some tennis, honey.
We are. I mean, me and tennis has got a little,
yeah,
balls involved.
A little, whoa. A little hand in hand. What? Who said that?
Huh.
Oh, gosh. And then not that we haven't talked about basketball enough, but there's never enough basketball. Y'all trust me, the Dynasty, UConn Huskies, I just finished watching that.
I did too.
I just finished watching it, and it's so good. The 3-part series shows every iteration of the dynastic program that is the UConn Huskies. Gino Oriama.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to you, Gino, for being able to go through the different parts, the different eras of women's basketball, and being able to change your coaching style accordingly. Like, I'm always tickled to see Rebecca Lobo when she's actively playing, because she was this great superstar that Gino had to toughen up. And then we all know her story with Coach Tara Vanderveer when she was making the Olympic team, and how they really pushed her because they saw her excellence. And then you get the one who's bringing the championship back with Sue Bird, and then you get the dog that he sees himself in Diana Taurasi. Then you get the 9-year lapse of no championship, and then Paige Beckers comes in, and Paige does Paige things.
I mean, Paige always do Paige.
But
not only that, I know. Everybody's like, Paige, we love buckets. But we can't forget AZ Flood.
We can't forget AZ. And honestly,
we cannot.
You know what I remember about AZ is in 8th grade, she went to Steph Curry's camp and lit it up. She literally, we knew that she would be one of the best shooters on the planet after that camp. And she was the first rookie to win the WNBA 3-point shooting contest at All-Star. You saw that happen, Joe. You saw it happen.
I sure did. And I was like, I knew she got the bucket. Like, I knew she could shoot. But to really, that's crazy. As a rookie, this is just the beginning of her career. And I can't wait to see it pop off for real. Like, UConn, whatever is in that water over there, please bring it over to all the other colleges, please.
I think that it's funny because, they didn't know how long this dynasty would last. And in the documentary, you saw Gino telling CD Chris Daly, should I retire? I don't know. Should we have retired after this? And I'm so glad that they gave it another shot. I'm so glad. I'm actually a student of the game, so let me read to you my favorite quotes of the. I'm ridiculous, Jeff.
Let me hear them. Let me hear them.
So Rebecca was feeling like, oh my God, this practice is so hard. I don't know if I can do this. Why is coach doing this to me? So she went into his room and was like, I am kind of miserable. And he said, what you're doing every day doesn't prepare you for the goals you told me.
Oh, mic drop right there. I would have been on the floor.
Oh my God. That was my favorite quote ever. And then you fast forward to the Paige era, and he said, I coach to eliminate fear in players. Even though he was navigating pretty scared, he was scared, he didn't want the dynasty to go away. And I mean, honestly, if you're dynastic, you stay dynastic. But he said, I coach
Yep.
to eliminate fear in players. That means you do things so well, you can't do them wrong.
Exactly. I literally, you just took the words out of my mouth.
That's why we sisters.
Because it's very true. And that is why it makes me sometimes feel so hurt when athletes are like, my coach this, my coach that. And it's like, your coach is only doing that because they know you have a talent and they know that you cannot be fearful of it. So what am I going to do as a coach is make sure, you know what, I'm going to push you as best as I can so I can look back and be like, see, now look at you. You're over here winning championships, or you're over here doing this. Like, Gino, I shout out to you every single time I see him on the court doing his job. It'd be funny sometimes because then he'd be getting frustrated, and then then see him on a TikTok, and I'm like, yo, you're funny. Like, you're funny. But no, he has made UConn like a legend, an icon. Like, I can't wait for everybody to watch this because this is it's Dynasty, legit. The title.
It was so cool to see the Pat Summitt era reflected, and then you have Coach Ariema, and then you have Dawn Staley up next, and it's going through them, and then obviously Tara Vanderveer was integrated as well. So just the greats of women's basketball are going to continue to be great. So yeah, shout out to the Dynasty UConn Huskies. It was great.
We love it here.
Jordan, it's been real. Oh my gosh, I'm counting down the days till I'm with you. It's like
the days are counting.
We need to coordinate. But guys, if y'all see me and Jordan completely coordinated, it was all my idea because I love twinning with friends. And if it were up to me, we'd be wearing the same thing, but that's not swaggy, so that's fine.
Okay, whatever. I'm the fashionista over here.
And I'm going to take note.
I had so much fun. This is just the beginning.
It's just
and I hope you guys love my face on your socials because you know what, you're going to continue to see it. So
much Jordan.
If you don't, I'm sorry.
So much Jordan. She's forcing herself on y'all like I forced myself on her. And look at the great product that came of it. We're stuck together forever, guys. All of us. Everybody out there. We love you so much. So every single Thursday you can catch us wherever you get your podcasts. So tune in to next week. And I hope you enjoyed today.
Thank you guys. And all love from that girl.